So today's message, just like Iverson said, practice. Practice? We talking about practice? Yeah, Allen Iverson, we talking about practice. What we need to do is what God tells us we need to put it in practice, and what this word says. Matthew 7:24. Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine, puts them into practice, is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. Verse 25. The rain came down, the streams rose, the winds blew and beat against the house, yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. Verse 26. But everyone who hears these words of mine and doesn't put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. So we look in the dictionary and what practice means. It means repeated exercise in or performance of an activity or skill, such as to acquire or maintain proficiency in it. So that's what we should do. We should maintain proficiency in what God is teaching, and that's why God said, I didn't give you peace like the world gives you. I give it to you like God gives it to you. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that, we do have to practice what we, read in the word, we have to put into practice in life. Imagine, we look at athletes, no matter what sport, how good would they be if they never practiced? We look at it, we look at some people and they be like, oh, well, this person just not good or anything like that. But imagine if nobody practiced. If we look at all the greats like Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Wayne Gretzky, Babe Ruth, if they never practice or anything like that, how great would they be? So imagine in life, if, we go through life and we never put into practice this word, that's why, I look at these videos, I make these videos because, I read the word every day, I put into practice myself. And therefore I can be able to, say these things to help others, and they say, that's exactly what I needed to hear, and I get confirmation. That's because I put it into practice, and I set practice up for myself, and then God helps me. I read the word and anything like that. That's what we need to do. God says, seek ye first, Matthew 6:33, and all things shall be added unto you, no matter what it is. And sometimes God don't change the situation because he wants to change our heart or our mindset first. A lot of times, we can frustrate ourselves by trying to understand or how it's going to work out. Like, that's messed up. Like I tell people all the time, the bigger the struggle, the bigger the blessing. And I tell people all the time, life don't catch God by surprise. Sometimes it catches us by surprise. But that's what we should do. Just like Iverson said, practice. We talking about practice. Practice. Exactly. That's what we have to do. We have to put it into practice. That's what it says. And if we put things into practice, we'll be able to handle things a lot better. I promise you that. This is something that I do every day. I practice. So hopefully you'll be able to get that and catch that spiritually, and you'll be able to practice with me. So love y'all. God bless.